Hey, everybody, and welcome to Shopping with Shana. So, it is time for an updated must do deals video that runs from July 23rd through the 29th of 2025. This is our third and final week of our buy three or more, save $2 each mega sale that's happening. And I've got quite a few deals that we need to make sure we talk about. So, there is a lot here. And plus, I'm going to get into some of your comments, some of your deals, as well as give a subscriber shout out. So, do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button. Ring the notification bell, hit all so you don't miss any of the videos that I make, and let's jump into this. All right, I do want to give a bit of an update on the Lysol disinfecting wipes. If your 2-day sale that starts on Saturday and Sunday includes the Lysol, check and see if you have this digital coupon for 2 off 3 household cleansers. Now, or cleaners. It incorporates pretty much anything that's in the cleaning section. And yes, if I click on it, scroll down, I can find those Lysol wipes on my digital coupon. Now I don't have it on my dad's account, but I have it on my account, if that makes sense. So it will vary per account. You may or may not have it. But if you do, here's a scenario for you. If you grab 3 of the Lysol disinfecting wipes that are regularly priced at $5.79, they're on sale for $5.39. And if they're part of the 2-day sale, my region doesn't have this, but if they're part of your 2-day sale for $3.99 each, and you use this 2 off 3 digital coupon, the final cost ends up being $9.97 total, or $3.33 each. So there you go. Hopefully, fingers crossed that you have this digital coupon. Now, Frankie also left a comment saying that he said, I have a Lysol digital manufacturer coupon for $1 off one on all of my accounts. I don't even have that. So I don't know. That's kind of crazy. And $1 off 2 Kroger store digital on a few accounts. Well, I have a 2 off 3 Kroger store digital. So I don't know what's going on, but we don't have the sale price coming here in Cincy. That's me as well. Good thing I stocked up at Meijer last week on the cheap. Yeah, so Meijer had a really amazing deal. You could get I forget how much they were, but it was like you grab 4 of them and they had a sale price, and you could use the 15 off $50 in perk. Anyway, it ended up being a really, really good deal. I sent it on to my PTA friends who are trying to get like care packages for each teacher, and they want to include disinfecting wipes, and that was a good bit of savings there. Anyway, there you go. Let me know in the comments what you happen to have, any kind of coupons that could pair with this sale. And like I said, it will all vary from account to account. So some of you may or may not have this, but hopefully you do. All right, we're going to move into the mega sale. You do have to buy 3 or more participating items. You can mix and match those items. Once you hit the minimum of 3, then $2 per item comes off. Okay, so that's just a sale price. We can easily pair it with coupons. They could be store or manufacturer coupons. They could be in the form of a digital coupon, printable coupon, insert coupon, or any other way that you get those coupons. And then, of course, we can also pair them with rebate apps. Ibotta and Fetch are my favorite 2 to start out with, but there's other great ones like Shopkick, Swagbucks, Merryfield, and so forth. If you need to sign up for any of those, do me a huge favor. Use the referral codes that are in the description box below. It helps me to keep making these videos for you, but it also helps you to get some sort of extra savings when you submit that first receipt. So it all varies per different rebate app. All right, let me show you what is going on. Now, I don't have a lot of deals for you, but I do think this deal is pretty awesome. So what you want to do is grab one of the Smartwater 6 count. They're regularly priced at $13.99. Now, they are on sale for $12.49, and they're also part of the mega sale for $10.49. And then also throw into your cart a Body Armor Flash Drink Mix 6 count that's regularly priced at $6.99. I wanted to put the total up here so you could see it. It would have been $20.98 for both of these products. After mega sale, and then this buy one, get one digital coupon. So the buy one is the Smartwater. The get one is the Body Armor Flash Drink. That'll come off free. So that $6.99 will come off. Final cost is going to be $10.49 total, which is a 50% savings from that total price up there at the top at $20.98. So really awesome deal here. If you're going to get the Smartwater anyway, you might as well get the free Flash Drink. But there you go. All right, like I said, that was going to be very quick part of the mega. If you did not see Wednesday's video, there's tons of matchups for you. Go check that video out. There wasn't a lot going on this morning. There weren't really any new Ibotta rebates. Everything's just kind of chill. This is week 3, so you know how that goes. Just very few new deals to add to the mix. Sometimes we get lucky with some new rebates, but again, nothing today. As far as the spend 15, save 5, I am leaving this on here just to kind of remind you again. I had a ton of scenarios in Wednesday's video, but I don't have anything today. If you have anything or you see anything, let me know in the comments. But again, we've kind of beat a dead horse here with some of these deals. After week 3, it's kind of hard to find new things, but there you go. All right, I am going to move into some Kroger deals. I do have quite a few new deals here, so don't worry, I'm not done showing you deals. These are just kind of random deals, rebates, coupons, and so forth that are found throughout the store. So let me show you what's going on here. All right, so the first one here is the Bonine for motion sickness. I guess that's how you say it. It's a 16 count. It's regularly priced at $7.99. There's a $2.50 off one digital coupon, or you can clip it as a Kroger cashback if you'd like. The out of pocket would be $5.49, and then we have an Ibotta rebate. It's supposed to be 50% off, but it's clearly not from the store price there. But it's supposed to be $2.48 back on one limit of I think it's one time. I think that's a mistake there. Sorry about that. Final cost ends up being $3.01 for one of these. And yeah, there you go. So hopefully you're able to score that particular deal. If you need it, if you have any kind of motion sickness, it's not bad to get that kind of savings. All right, the next deal is On the Border tortilla chips. These are regularly priced at $3.99. They're on sale for $3.50. So out of pocket, that's what you'll pay. And then we have an Ibotta rebate. We actually have 2 different Ibotta rebates. I'm just putting the picture in of the one of the product matchup that I have for you for $1 back on one. It's a limit of 3 times. The final cost ends up being $2.50. Now we do have a couple of different Ibotta rebates with different flavors. So if you do go into the store and pick up one of these, make sure you scan it into Ibotta and make sure your flavor is participating with the Ibotta rebates that we have there, and you're able to do that. So just be cautious with this one, but yeah, $2.50 for a bag of this tortilla chip. All right, we're going to move into the weekly digital deals here. So I do have a few that I want to discuss with you, especially the school supply one. But this is just a reminder, these are digital coupons that you can clip into your account right now. You can grab up to 5 of them in the same transaction. In fact, yesterday I went to the store and I already grabbed the Lay stacks there. My daughter left for camp. First time away from home, kids camp. Oh, it made me sad, but she seems to be having fun. I've been getting some pictures from one of her counselors. If you know Carmen, you know how crazy she is. You get to see her in videos. She knows how to have a good time, so she'll be fine. But other than going to grandma's house for a few days, she's never really been away. So this is going to be very interesting, but I know she's going to love it. So anyway, she's gone. We got her some Lay's stacks there, some Gatorade, a couple of other things, including Joyride candy. If you don't know about Joyride, we're really into the Ryan Trahan 50 State series. Is anybody watching that? Let me know in the comments. It's almost over, but if you have not seen it, go ahead and start from the beginning. And the one regret that I have with this is I've seen his Penny series before, but I watched it after it was done, so I could binge watch it. So I thought that was interesting. This one, we've been watching it day to day, and it really is I cannot wait for the next episode to come out. But me and the kids, we watch it, we love it. And it's a fundraiser for St. Jude. It's really, really interesting. Brian Trahan is his name, and I visited 50 states in 50 days, and he's on day 45 today, I think. So he's almost done, but it'd still be fun to watch if you can watch it. Anyway, he has his Joyride candy, and she really wanted that, so I got her that. So I don't know why I got off on this tangent, but yeah. Anyway, I also picked up my 5 of my Diet Cokes. I didn't want to look crazy, so I got it on my dad's account, and then I will get the ones on my account on Friday with 4 times the fuel points. So I may still look crazy. Anyway, let me show you what else we've got going on. All right, we're going to start out with the weekly digital for save $5 off school supplies or office supplies when you spend $20 or more, but this is every $20 and you can do it up to 5 times. So you could get up to $100 in school supplies and get $5 off of each one of them, which would be what, $25 in savings. So there you go. I do have a scenario for you. Again, it's so hard to put scenarios together when you just don't know what people need. So I'll show you what I got, but it is what it is. Real quick, so I did say I was going to give you the info about the scanning that little QR code in the, I think it was the ad preview from Tuesday. We talked about it. Many of you told me it worked. It didn't work. So I scanned it. And of course, the schools my kids are going to, the elementary school and the high school, did not have lists. It says we're working on that. But the middle school that my daughter just got out of did have their lists on there for all 3 grades. But of course, the middle and high, and I was actually not expecting the high school to have anything because of the different kind of classes that you take. Every class wants something different. So generally they don't hand out their school supply list till the first day of school, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. And then I usually pick up just the basics anyway. And then my daughter's school it's low income school, which all 3 of them are low income schools. And so they do something different where they supply all the school supplies. All you have to bring in is a backpack and headphones for your child. And that's basically all. But there was nothing there. So anyway, but I will say I looked into the middle school and picked up one of the lists. It did have items. There were some that didn't make any sense. Like it's like dinosaur stickers, and it said that it varied. The teachers wanted it. And I was like, I guarantee middle school did not want dinosaur stickers. But anyway, all the other items were just like the general items or whatever, but it was going to be like $65 worth of items that you could add to your cart and do that way. Anyway, that was what my experience. Let me know if yours worked and if it was correct. All right, so here's the scenario I put together for you, which I think is a pretty decent deal. We want to start out with using obviously the 5 off 20, but the Bic Gelocity pens are included with a 3 off 1 manufacturer coupon. So we can pair that with this deal. So have both of those clipped. I have that coupon at the top there. If you need to know what it looks like, it says Bic mechanical pencils or Gelocity pens there. Now, we did notice that it doesn't come off instantly when you buy an item that's under 3. So if like there's a few items that are included that are like $2.79, it wouldn't come off. I know many of you told me about that. It should have come off, and you could go to customer service and have them give you the money back. But in this case, it doesn't. I picked an item that was more expensive that the coupon would come off for. So I grabbed one of the Bic Gelocity pens, regularly priced at $6.79, on sale for $4.99. And then this was just like kind of I just, figured this is what most people would need. Like 2 Crayola crayons, 24 count, for $1.49, on sale for 50 cents each, which, by the way, if you ever pay more than 50 cents for Crayola crayons, you're paying too much. 2 of the Crayola markers, 8 count, regularly priced at $2.79, but on sale for $1. That's actually a good price. 1 of the Elmer's glue stick, 6 count, regularly priced at $3.29, on sale for $1.99. That's a pretty decent deal. They do have the 3 count for $1. But which honestly, if you bought 2 of the 3 counts, it would be a penny more. So however you want to do that. 2 of the Top Flight composition notebooks that are regularly priced $1.19, but on sale for $1. And 3 of the Top Flight notebooks that are regularly priced $1.29 that are on sale for 39 cents, which is a great sale. Then we also have 1 of the Office Works pencil pouch, regularly priced $1.29, no sale price. I threw in 1 of the Avery binders that are regularly priced at $6.99, but on sale for $4.99. And then kind of finish it off, we had a few cents left. Grab 2 of the Top Flight pocket folders, regularly priced at 59 cents, but on sale for 49 cents. So all of that should be regular price retailed at $34.35. It's on sale for $20.41 total. Okay, so we just hit that threshold. 5 off 20 should come off, and then the 3 off 1 digital coupon for the Gelocity should come off. That would make the final cost $12.41 total, or 83 cents each, which is, a great deal. Again, this is 15 items for $12. Let me know what you think. Obviously, you can change this up to however you want to do it, but the Gelocity pens are one that you want to throw in there to get that extra bit of savings. you can do that. But obviously, get what you need. Don't buy things just to buy things. Get whatever you need on your list and then benefit from this 5 off 20 weekly digital. Let me know in the comments if you have any kind of scenarios that you did. I'm very interested to see what other people are buying. All right, so next we have the Kroger Water 40 count, regularly priced at $5.99, on sale for $4.99 each. We're going to use the $3.99 each 5-time weekly digital coupon, which that means it's about 10 cents per bottle, which is great. Final cost there. We love to grab these when they're this price. So yeah, great deal. All right, so I'm a little jelly of some of you out here. Red Baron Pizza, regularly priced at $5.29. It's on sale in some areas for $3.99 and some areas for $4.49. My area is $4.49. And then depending on your area, you either have a $2.99 or a $3.49 each 5-time weekly digital coupon. And darn it, we can't change zip codes anymore to get that better price. So $2.99 for some of you, little like perturbed that we're $3.49 in my area. So you could grab these pizzas as low as $2.99. It's still an okay savings at $3.49, but I don't want to pay the extra 50 cents. It really does bother me, and I don't know why. It's not that much more. So Becca said, my favorite deal is Red Baron. They're $2.99 in my region. I always stock up when they go on sale. Demania, I hope I said that right. I probably didn't. Sorry. My favorite deal is the water on weekly digital deal, the candy bars, which we talked about yesterday, on weekly digital also. In my region, the Red Baron pizzas are $2.99, completely jelly. And one more deal I like is the Crest toothpaste on the spend 15, save 5 deal. Awesome. Thank you so much for the comments there. But I am like jealous of you all. So just saying, anyway, we'll move on before I throw a fit. So the next deal we have is the Quaker Chewy granola bars. These are regularly priced at $2.79. We do have a sale price of $2.49, and they're just $1.49 each with a 5-time weekly digital coupon. Not a bad little bit of savings here, especially if you're starting to think about, prepping those lunches you're going to send, or maybe a snack after school, or whatever the case might be. I also had a comment from Suze that said Quaker Chewy bars are on weekly digital for $1.49. I have $1.50 off 3 digital coupon that attaches to these. So these will be 99 cents each when buying 3. Of course, I went and looked right away. Did I have this coupon? Absolutely not. I don't have this coupon. I don't have it on my dad's account either. So I don't know what kind of digital it is. It could be a best customer bonus coupon. It could be a savings for you coupon. I don't know. It may be individualized, but definitely check your account. See if you happen to have the $1.50 off 3, because that's awesome. Grabbing these for 99 cents is amazing, and I definitely would be doing that. I may still grab a couple at $1.49 because these are easy grab and go snacks anyway. All right, I want to move into some of your comments, and then we'll wrap this up with our subscriber shout out. But first one here is from Jen Ray that said, I found a few newspaper inserts at my mom's house. She had just thrown them away. I found a buy one, get one free for Dove's body wash, which by the way is an amazing deal. I think it ends up making it completely free. Buy women's for $7.99, get men's for $8.99 free. I got $5 back when you spend $15 plus Kroger cash back for Dove at 3, makes it free. Awesome. Also had printed out $2 for Tylenol as you suggested, but found $4 off any adult Tylenol instead. Newspaper insert. Ooh, that's good. I had 2 coupons, got 2 Tylenol for $4.49 and Biore strip 6 count for $6.99. Got 5 back on 15. Kroger cash back on 2 on Tylenol and 2 on Ibotta for Biore. Moneymaker $1. So awesome. Loving the beauty care deals. Watch your video to see what deals I can mash together with your suggestions. Absolutely love it. Thank you so much for watching. And that's the best part about, I think, this what I try to do here at the channel is that I try to give you suggestions, and then I love to see what you do with them. Obviously, we don't all like the same things. I'm not going to buy something I don't need or want, but maybe you see one part of my deal and you're like, ooh, I like that. And then you see another part of another deal and you're like, ooh, I like that. Let's put those two things together and buy that. And plus, if you had those coupons to go with it, awesome, awesome, awesome. So thank you, Jen, for leaving that comment. Other people may have the inserts themselves and are able to put together the same deals that you did. Next comment from, I have no idea, SW3 at 24 by 7. I don't know what that stands. Hey, let me know what that stands for. Oh, is that sweet? Is that sweet 24 by 7? Is that what that stands for? It just kind of came at me. All right. Anyway, it says, I'm in Houston, Texas area, and I was surprised at the change in fuel points. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet, but I do usually shop on Friday and Sunday, so we'll see after this weekend. So you're used to getting the 2 times the fuel points and has moved to 4 times the fuel points for the Houston area for Friday only. I can see that. I only get 4 times the fuel points on Friday, but I can't tell you how many times I have missed it because I just can't shop on Friday, or I'm literally there at like 10 o'clock at night because I have to get my fuel points in and I want to do my shopping. I don't know. It's just not a good day. I would much rather, I don't know if I'd rather have the weekend so I could get up early on Saturday morning and go shopping when it's not crazy here. But I don't know. We'll see. Once school year starts back up and the kids aren't home all day, the Fridays will probably go back to being okay. Anyway, moving on, we had Claudia that said, I'm so excited for 4 times the fuel points this Friday because here in Houston, Texas, we have had the 2 times. I hope it stays that way from now on. So Claudia, you may have to talk to Sweet 24/7 there and let her know where it's at. Okay. Or him. I don't know. I just assumed. Moving on, we have Linda that said, I know when you buy 2 greeting cards over $3.99, you get a $5 cat. There's a sign by the cards good till July 28th. All right, guys. So if you need to buy any greeting cards, as long as you spend $4.99 over $4.99, and I don't know if that means like combined $4.99 or if that's $4.99, $3.99. I'm literally looking at it and saying the wrong thing. Guys, what is wrong with my brain sometimes? $3.99. I'm thinking probably $4. Either combined, is it 2 greeting cards combined or is it 2 greeting cards each at $3.99? So let me know in the comments. Anybody have details on this or can send a picture up to the Facebook page? That would be amazing. So thank you, Linda, for letting us know. I'm sure some people will take part in that for sure. All right, before we head out, I do want to give a subscriber shout out. I tend to do this on just these short little comments, people that, want to help contribute to the channel, but don't really have a lot to say. So we have Jennifer that left a quick little comment in yesterday's video. Thank you for the video. Thank you for the comment, Jennifer. You guys don't realize how much difference it does make to the video with the way the YouTube works and the algorithms and all that stuff, is that the more engagement you get, the more they push it out, the better your views do. Obviously, the better I do at making a little bit of money for my family. This is kind of a side hustle for me. It's not my main job. I teach, and for the summer, it's my main job because I'm not teaching over the summer, but I appreciate it because it does help me. My goal, I have a couple of goals if you're not sure about that. But one of my goals is I'd love to hit 100,000 subscribers. That gives you your YouTube button. I don't know that I could ever hit 1 million. I mean, maybe one day, but I know that one goal is reachable, and I'd love to have a YouTube button. So that's one of my goals long term. And then I don't even know what I was going to say. What was my other goal? I don't know. I may think about it later. But anyway, that's one of my big goals there is to hit that. But I don't know. I would like to not have to teach as much. I teach at 2 different colleges. I teach at a community college. I teach at a university. And I'm just adjunct at both. So I'm not like a full-time teacher or anything. But I would like to give up the community college side of things. It's just a lot of work. They work me a lot harder than the university. And I don't get paid all that well. And I would like to give that side up of things eventually, but I haven't gotten there yet. Not that successful yet. And then I would like to make this more of my full-time job. I would love to give it all up and just do this full-time, but I'm not there yet either. So anyway, there we go. Thank you so much, Jennifer, for leaving that comment. And help me reach that. I'm almost at 24K, guys. Almost. So help me out. Make sure you're subscribed. All right, let's finish off this video. Question of the day. Because we've been talking school supplies, I was just curious if there's been any kind of like odd school supply request from your kid's school, maybe that you had back in the day, and any thoughts about it. I don't know. I just thought that'd be interesting. I know we get like in the middle school when both of my kids had to have specific books. Now I don't think this is odd. I love the Hunger Games books. They're like my favorite books to read. And in 7th grade, my kids had to have The Hunger Games, the first book to read. That was one of the books. And my mother-in-law, who absolutely loves Hunger Games, thought that was odd. She didn't think it was age appropriate. So thought that was an odd school supply request. But I don't know. They were fine. They both read the book and then we watched the movie together. In fact, the one time my son does not like to read, he read all 3 Hunger Games books so we could watch all of the movies, which there's 4 movies and 3 books. Now I do understand there's a couple prequels and stuff like that. That wasn't there when he was in 7th grade. But anyway, yeah, so she thought that was an odd school supply request, which I don't know. It was fun. It was kind of fun little bonding thing because I do love the book so much. Anyway, that's all I've got for you. Let me know in the comments what your odd school supply request might be. And yeah, have a wonderful rest of your day. Help me get to 24K. We're going to do a big shout out, hopefully tomorrow, maybe the next day with hitting 24K. So that would be awesome. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll be back with you. More deals later. Bye, guys.